Hello, this is Jam Master Daniel 96, and today I'll be doing a fun facts video about Captain Phasma, as I will be reading a section from this comic, just like how I did the fun facts about Finn in my last video, and you can also check that out for those who haven't seen that video. And let's get started with the fun facts about Captain Phasma, shall we? So here's the section where I'm going to read the fun facts about Captain Phasma, just like how I did with the Finn video, which pretty much in this Age of series, which is Age of Republic, Age of Rebellion, and Age of Resistance, have a little section about the characters. And so I'm going to read this section about Captain Phasma, and it says, Age of Resistance, Captain Phasma, and Her Origins in Universe and Out by Brian Young. And let's get ready. So, on the surface, Captain Phasma may look just like a shiny new stormtrooper for the First Order, but when you peel back the layers of the character, something much more complicated and much more sinister is revealed beneath that chrome armor. Is a cunning, calculating warrior willing to murder anyone in her path if they interfere with her life or privacy. From the moment she appeared in advertising for The Force Awakens, Phasma was a fan favorite, drawing the sort of attention that had previously been reserved for characters like Boba Fett and Darth Vader. When asked by Entertainment Weekly about the popularity of Phasma, the actress behind the part, Gwendolyn Christie, said, "What I think people are drawn to is a very progressive female character. We see Captain Phasma and we see the costume from head to toe, and we know that it is a woman, but we are used to, in our media, connecting to female characters via the way they look, from the way they are made flesh. We are actually connecting to a female character as a human being," and that is the first part. And the next part is the human beginnings, and here we go. Captain Phasma can seem like nothing more than a metal monster, but she has a very human beginnings. Thanks to Delilah S. Dawson's novel Phasma, we know so much more about Phasma's origin, and it's almost more Mad Max than Star Wars. In that book, we learn that she came from the planet Parnassus, a world devastated by an unscrupulous industrial concern. To survive, she learned to be ruthless and kill anyone who would oppose her leadership. Unfortunately, it would turn out that her greatest threat might have been her brother. They put aside their differences from a time to save their people, but ultimately their people weren't as important to Phasma as survival. Once Phasma set her sights on leaving her home planet, she sold out or killed anyone who stood in their way, women and children included. Brendel Hux, the father of General Hux, was her savior, helping her get away and into the waiting arms of the First Order, who she joined with enthusiasm. But for one so private and dedicated to the Order represented by Snoke's empire from the ashes, she couldn't let the secrets from the past catch up to her. It was Vi Morad, the spy who brought the wounded resistance to Batuu, who discovered that Phasma went so far as to assassinate Brendel Hux to keep her secrets and consolidate her power. Ruthless indeed. So that's the part on human beginnings, and here's for the real world origins on Captain Phasma. And here we go. Captain Phasma began as a male character, but J.J. Abrams opted to switch the gender of the character and bring in a new female villain to the franchise. Her name, Phasma, came from Abrams himself, who told Entertainment Weekly, "Phasma I named because of the amazing chrome design that came from Michael Kalplan's wardrobe team. it reminded me of the ball in Phantasm, and I just thought Phasma sounds really cool. In universe, however, Phasma got her reflective armor on Parnassus, cobbling it together from salvaged pieces of one of Palpatine's Naboo luxury yachts. In The Force Awakens, J.J. Abrams left Phasma famously in the bottom of a garbage chute on Starkiller Base just before it blew up. This posed a problem for writer/director of The Last Jedi, Rian Johnson. "We needed her alive here," he told IO9, "mostly because I wanted to hang out with Glenda and Christie." Regardless of his reasons, that decision to bring back Phasma to act as Finn's villainous foil spawned a comic series from Marvel that doubled down on Phasma's murderous need to keep her secrets. In Star Wars Captain Phasma, she works to frame and murder an innocent member of the First Order in hope of keeping a lid on the fact that she's the one who lowered the shields on Starkiller Base. But as ruthless as Phasma is, Gwendolyn Christie still cites Princess Leia as a part of her origin. "I was about 6 years old. I saw Star Wars," Christie said at the press conference for The Force Awakens, "and I remember being so struck by the character of Princess Leia and thinking, even in my infant mind, this seems different to the other women I see in the films, and feeling very inspired by that. Inspired by a woman with such tenacity and being so strong-minded. This serves to prove that Carrie Fisher inspired actresses of every generation, even those who played the villainess of women in Star Wars." And that is some fun facts about Captain Phasma. And I hope you enjoyed all that and found that pretty interesting. And that's all I gotta say. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel and comment down below what you thought. And I'll catch you guys next time with another video. Bye.